Hey guys, Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I am back with another Kaiju number 8 episode review for you guys as we continue on with Kaiju number 8 because Kaiju number 8 is dope, and we get our first action mission for the group. And man, also we get a freaking wild cliffhanger. Um, we get a wild cliffhanger at the end, and I'm hoping somebody doesn't die, but the death flags were there, especially after last week. And yeah, so let's get into this week's episode. Today this week's episode just really shows you the level that Kafka, if in terms of just being a regular human, has to get to reach Mina and obviously the vice captain's area. I think his name is Hoshino or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like, it's just absolutely before they even get started off, it's absolutely funny how this man Kafka, he looks so composed, he looks so ready for the smoke, and then he's just like, I gotta throw up. That was absolutely hilarious. But just seeing the level that freaking Hoshino is on and then Mina is on, it's absolutely crazy to see, like, okay, these are the levels of a captain and a vice captain. Like we see with freaking Hoshino, the man pulls out these blades and cut out this one kaiju, the mushroom looking kaiju, with utter ease, to the point Kafka didn't even see him make that move, right? And he got that because that's really his skill set, because he's like, yeah, gunplay isn't not my skill set. Funny enough, it'd be like, he'd probably be one of my friends, Denzel's, my co-host on the channel sometimes for videos. That would be his type of play style. But it's crazy, like, he's got this like and very super enhanced blade, and like his ties date back to like the freaking, basically like ancient Japan times. That's why he's so good with a sword. While Mina, on the other hand, she's launching off these freaking attacks like as if they are absolute nothing, just like nuking the big gigantic mushroom kaiju. And you just see like the power. Each round probably cost a lot of money, but she was not messing around. She had like 3 shots and she loads the next one, and like the center command person was like, wait, what are you doing, Mina? And then Mina's like, next round, let me know when to fire, because she wants to make sure like these kaijus are down for the count, because we know it's already established she don't like kaijus. She wants to make sure there's nothing left of them. So you just see the power, and again, it's just absolutely crazy. I'm shocked that big gun took out that gigantic, the gigantic kaiju mushroom looking thing. Because I was like, when they first dropped down and I'm seeing this thing, I'm like, how are they supposed to take that gigantic ass thing down? You see how they took it down, and they used the helicopters and the regular military to kind of distract it for a bit until Mina touched down. And once Mina touched down, they're like, all right, you guys can clear out. Mina's got this. And obviously you see her basically just taking this thing one by one. But you really see that the one thing is with Kafka, and that's mostly kind of the focus of this episode, is the fact that, Kafka may not physically be strong. More importantly, his guns don't do massive damage because his suit's at 1%, really. But you really truly see that, okay, even though he can't really fight in his human form, or fight back in his human form with a pistol, essentially, he can be able to, he can essentially be the person that gets the information on the kaijus, finds out what's the weak point, and that makes him bring it to the team. Because listen, obviously, him not being able to protect himself without going to his kaiju form can be a hindrance. But the fact that they have somebody on the squad that can be able to decipher a weakness and be able to see, okay, this is the weakness of the said kaiju, this is the point of attack where we need to hit, that can be very instrumental and very helpful. And potentially at the same time, it can save not only a lot of regular civilian lives, but it can also save really other defense force members' lives if they know where a direct target weak point is at. So it's nice to see that Kafka's putting in the work to do that aspect, but obviously you have to wear I don't think it's Hoshino, I think it's Hibino or something like that, Hibino or whatever. He basically comes down and he's like, well, you see that firepower and you see what I got. You sure you don't want to give up? So that's the thing right then and there. So it's gonna be interesting to find out or see whenever they find out like he's a freaking kaiju and what they're gonna do about it. I would envision that they're gonna have it be a kaiju and use his powers and things like that. So we'll see. But Kikaru, she's doing her own thing. It's also nice to see how we have other veteran Defense Force members. They're kind of getting a little bit jealous of the rookies. And one of the people are like, yeah, actually, like they're one of the best of the best. So from what I heard, like it's crazy too. Also, again, what happens is Kikaru, she takes out this one kaiju and Kafka gives her compliments. And the next thing you know, she starts getting flustered and she starts blushing. And the next thing you know, her suit is like, your heart rate is raising up. And if your heart rate's raising up and you're blushing and everything, that means you appreciate something, and that means you potentially like somebody. So look, I don't know if they're doing what I think they're doing, but I still ship Kafka with Mina, but personally, they're gonna go this route of Kafka being shipped with Kukuru. I'm not mad. I think Kukuru likes. I think deep down she's gonna deny it because she's like a tsundere character too. But deep down, I think Kukuru might be catching some feelings for Kafka. Listen, he saved her. It makes complete sense she would start catching feelings for the guy. And plus she wants to see like him prove himself. So clearly it's like, all right, she's taking an interest in the guy. She might potentially like the guy more than just maybe a coworker slash friend. And maybe there'll be a moment where, she'll try to care for him or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But it is kind of funny to see where that relationship's going. But again, Kafka doing what he's doing. I thought it was pretty cool, like to find out, like, okay, these mushroom things, they have a core. On top of it, they have these reproductive things. So if you don't take out these reproductive portions of the kaiju, well, they're gonna keep, making more of these, basically these mushroom little fodder things. And that's where we get left off in the cliffhanger, where we have Ichikawa, who's was kind of going up against the one dude. I think his name was Reino or whatever. Because Reino was kind of like, how was he able to do all this and everything? And the next thing you know, they're running together and they come across the freaking kaiju, or the one kaiju monster that it can turn into a human, or it's a human that can turn into a kaiju. I don't know what the hell it is, but he was talking about like, oh, it's shocking because I created these things to be reproductive and things like that. How the hell does somebody know? And then he turns his head, he's like, you don't happen to know anybody, right? And that's kind of where the episode goes off. So look, I don't know if Ichikawa is gonna die, but the other guy, I don't know. There's gonna be something. And clearly that's going to be a call for Kafka to probably go Kaiju number 8 mode and take this dude out. But things are turning up, and it's going to be interesting to see where the story is going to go. But yeah, another solid episode of Kaiju number 8. Nothing else to say from here. But yeah, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Kaiju number 8 content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. Till then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day, night, or when you check this video. Peace.